This is a podcast, and this is a Mind Virus podcast, and today in this Mind Virus podcast, I am going to be speaking metaphors and talking metaphorical because my dad said that he's not gonna get a charger for my laptop, which is a mechanical computer, and however, I think that I need a mechanical computer for entertainment. And it's because that I need a mechanical computer to work. And what I mean by I need a mechanical computer to work is I need it for entertainment. Now, since I just got put at risk from a answer I got a long time ago for having Grandma Donna look at Catherine and view the Catherine book, and she said that a computer called Catherine is fiction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a metaphor to say that my phone is a laptop and that a laptop is my phone. So for me saying that personally is that if I don't get a cord for my laptop, then it means that my phone is just going to have to be a laptop in a metaphorical sense, and a laptop is just going to have to be my phone in metaphorically speaking. So what I did is I created Mind Virus songs, 24/7 Mind Virus songs on Go Animate. That's the name of my playlist, and that's the name of my show. I also released an app called Mind Virus Network. The Mind Virus Network. It's packed with all of my self-limiting belief songs and negative self-talk songs and all that stuff. My whole Mind Virus network is bombarded with all of those Mind Virus songs. And you know what? It is a television channel app that I launched. I launched an app called Mind Virus Network. And however, I had a song on there. Almost every song was talking about the computer of the mind is not saying, like the song, for example, okay, the first song that was on the Mind Virus charts was, the first song that was on my Mind Virus playlist was just Mind Virus. After that came the other one. And then the other one came after the other one. Like, I have a Mind Virus, get dizzy. You know that song? I have all the Mind Virus songs that I literally did. So, there's a song where I was singing, the computer, the mind is not powerful, anxiety, love and hate and jealousy, love and hate and jealousy. I will program a negative thought in my mental computer, get locked, get messed up, because people are not answering my questions, because it makes my mental computer get infected with a virus. So we call support, it's infected with and we call support, and it's a freaking program, and we call support, the system slow down and glitch enough. The computer is not finding so to assist. My mental computer is infected with a virus. And then on that and go on YA. I'ma put a virus on Big D on these computers. So I'm gonna make the mental computer get a virus. I'ma program negativity and my mental computer. So let us see, and you don't know it any better on me. So I'm the computer of the mind I see. Okay, the impatient part. So that was a Mind Virus song that hasn't came to existence on the Mind Virus network and to be played and aired on the Mind Virus network because that network was live. So, I did created the Mind Virus network because I had an idea of putting on angry songs and going up to 1,000 trillion Mind Virus songs close to how long it takes to get to the song that's at the bottom, that's like that comes after a couple of Mind Virus songs, and it's actually below. And it's actually called the Antivirus Program. And my other one I did, because Daddy called me a bad person, I called the Antivirus Program on my mental computer. And then the other song was called the Antivirus Program is when Dad calls me a bad person. And then I had my mental antivirus and all that stuff. And then I had another one called Corrupt the Files. That's actually a TV show. That's actually a television show. Corrupt the Files. Because I was mad over some data that I didn't want to process. And you know what Corrupt the Files means? It means I refuse to run a program, so I get mad and I the program, or I just put a bug in the code so I don't have to follow the instructions or algorithms or any sort of analysis or analyzing the data that was inputted into my brain. So remember, I did a show called Corrupt Files, and there's a song called Corrupt Files. Corrupting Files is an example where I don't want to follow a certain algorithm, so there's a corrupt button. And I also talked about in that video, there's a corrupt button on the antivirus program. So anytime at that given moment, I will get a chance to corrupt it and crash it and blow it up with viruses or something. Now the algorithm or the processing speed of those instructions, the algorithm, a certain algorithm or a process or like a program, it's like a program, and the instructions and stuff, you could think of rules like a program. The instructions in an algorithm where Dad told me to take down that video that I had on YouTube, and that's sort of like a program, and that's sort of like an algorithm, sort of like software and instructions. I hated that. I corrupted it. I infected it with a virus so I don't ever have to compute that. And what I did here is I put a bug in the algorithm. I put a bug in the algorithm. That's so funny that I did that. And it was all through my pretend phone. On my pretend phone, I had to push a button to put a bug in the algorithm, because I didn't want to follow those instructions. And when I'm making angry videos, that's like the metaphor of a computer virus. Like you are a computer virus, or your brain is infected with viruses like a computer. It feels like you are a virus. That's a metaphor. That bad video is like a virus. Nope. Even though he told me to follow the process, and he gave me the process of taking the video down, I got mad and I corrupted those files and got rid of them, because the algorithms were making me frustrated, and those were algorithms I don't like to compute. So I corrupted the file, I removed it, I could even report it. I don't even have to corrupt the files. I could just flag them or report them, or actually corrupt them as corrupt it as computers are not alive and that computers don't think. If I got mad, I will actually corrupt my computing and load something bad into it, like a virus. So I put a bug in the algorithm. I was mad. And that video was done a long time ago. I used to have the good angry videos, which were expressing anger when I started tearing up those papers. Now, I didn't have to corrupt the algorithm. I didn't have to mess up the algorithm. I didn't have to think like I put a bug in the algorithm, because what I did here is I could have easily created a button called I don't want to compute that. So you can push that button and those files will disappear. That would be a good invention. However, the invention for that angry video